enjoyed and had a great meal at our lunch break. Before we start, I hope you do remember our handshake game. Do you remember? Yes? Okay, we're going to have another game just to sharpen your minds so you can get ready for the next lecture. If you can, raise one hand. Can you do this? Come on, raise it up. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One person will raise a hand and person next to it will raise one finger. So, yes, that's it. In pairs, okay? Hand, finger, hand, finger. Very good. Can you turn to one another? Just slide it through. Okay, so the point is, person who has the finger has to poke on the palm. The person with the palm has to catch the finger. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, is it hard? You can change roles now, change roles. So the person with the finger now has the palm, and the person with the palm has the finger. Yeah, these guys had a pretty good idea what to do. Very good, very good. Okay, time to get serious now. Hello and welcome one more time to Leap Summit Day 2. First, before we start, I have to mention, don't forget to share your vision, your experience here at Leap Summit on your social media using hashtag LeapZG, LeapZG. Of course, for Q&A for all the lectures, please use your mobile phones and just type into your internet browser Slido. It's spelled SLI.do with the password hashtag LeapZG and provide your question. As well as, I hope to see you all even tomorrow through the whole day, of course. And we prepared a special flip out party for you. Get your tickets at Enter Your Service or here at the Leap venue because we have an amazing lineup. I'll just mention Vanillas, Costa Radman, Joe to Shine, and all the others will surely demonstrate their great music taste. But to continue on with our lectures, what to say about this next presenter? She believes that for your marketing to be supremely effective, you don't need a degree in marketing, but in humanity. She is a nakedly honest public speaker, a mompreneur. Mom to the modern marketing approach called marketing, which she tattoos into business mindset and strategy of brands which make money and change the world. This is the DNA of all her online digital courses. The Marketing Mini Course, the Modern Marketing Academy, Heart to Money Writing Workshop, Action Heroes Mastermind, and Launch Your Love Business Series starting in 2018. She holds a degree in English Studies and Masters in Semiotics of Radio Advertising at University of East London and Karl Franzens University, Graz. She was named one of 12 world changers by the New York Times best-selling author Roy H. Williams, one of the 40 most influential radio personalities under 40 by the Radio Advertising Bureau, US of A. She uses aliases as Black Sheep, mompreneur, modern marketing mentor for personal brands, business diamond accelerator. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Miss Lenja Faraguna.
Thank you, Alex.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Hey guys and girls. Okay, so how are you? I would really like to meet all of you, which is really, really difficult. So that's my son right there. He will probably crawl up the stage, which is not something unusual. He likes walking up the stairs, if you know what I mean. And because I can't meet all of you, and this light is really, really, really bright, and I would like to see more of you, thank you. What we will do right now is that you will all say your name at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go. Can we do it again? I missed a few. 3, 2, 1, go. Great. Did I hear Corelia? No? Like the only thing I heard is not here. Okay, so let's start with, where does this, all right. Let's start with biology, which is a really normal start to a marketing lecture, right? So, tell me, what do you see? Maybe. I need to stand up so they take me seriously. Okay. What do you see? Nature? Leaves? Green? Anything else? White flowers? All right. Is there anything bigger, which would be like 2 to 3 meters big, in the center of this slide? I hear some whispering, and you are right, what you see. Do you want to show us? I'm sure you see something. Yeah, go show us. But that's unfair because you've seen that before, didn't you? Okay, where's the lizard? Do you see in the center, there is this big lizard? Does everybody see this? So, do I have a pointer? How do I jump? So, this is the tail ending here, and there is an eye and the head in the middle of the picture. Do you see it now? It's like 2-3 meters big. Why the heck am I showing you this? Why am I showing you this? Because this is how long it takes for some brands to be seen on the market. And I don't want this for you. Do you understand? You don't have to be invisible, and it all depends on you. And today I want to show you my story. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, we'll just go and have a drink. All right. If your phone rings during the concert, you will be required to go on stage and play the bazoo. If you are lucky enough to look under 21, please do not be offended if we ask you for proof of age when you buy alcohol. Warning, at a restaurant, unattended children will be captured and sold to the circus. Do not cross this field unless you can do it in 9 seconds, because the bull can do it in 10. Your car is not a phone booth. Just drive. We'll jump over this one. All right. This is the last one. I made a Facebook Live earlier this week. And that is in my hometown. And it's really provocative. And I want to show you close up. And it says on the picture, does anything bother you on the picture? Yes, it bothers us too. They need a new kitchen. Why am I showing you these examples? Because these are brands who are not scared to be who they are publicly and proudly. And this is the challenge of most brands these days. They're hiding. They're scared. They're ashamed to tell their story because they think that their story doesn't matter. And I was the same. So this is why today, I will show you how to launch your love and how to launch yourself as a personal brand, because this is what I believe we all are. Unique personal brands. And showing yourself to the world as a personal brand actually means that you are launching your love, because you love what you do and you love who you are. But it never starts like this, and it didn't start like that for me. So today I will just show you I have 23 minutes to give you 41 years of my life. So you know how quickly I will go through it. So my name is Lenja, and I'm a human. And I'm also a businesswoman and mompreneur and speaker and ass kicker and world changer and radioholic, all of that. But first of all, I'm a human. And that is really rare in business these days. And I would like to remind you that whatever business you are going in, as an entrepreneur, doing your own business, or being an employee in a company, you are first a human. And you should always remember when you are communicating with an outside world that there is a human on the other side. And we forget that. And big brands forget that. They communicate brand, consumer. And I want to erase that. I want it to go human to human. Not business to customer, not business to business, but human to human. And I will show you a story, or I will show you what got me from being completely broke and lonely in 2012 in August, when my world crashed down, privately and business-like, and what it means to have no money, no love, nothing which you have been building, and you are trying to speak to 5 people, one of them being my dad, who comes to my lectures, right, to going on a stage with Gary Vaynerchuk, all right? And from going from 0 money to making 20K a month. How? All right, so how did I do it? That's me. On my business Facebook page, going completely naked, almost. That was me, 18 weeks pregnant, after waiting 9 years for a baby. And this is the first time I said enough of wearing masks. I am a businesswoman, but I am a human first. And I need to speak up about my story, because my story matters. And one night, I just said, it's enough. I'm gonna go and document my story of how I went from 1,200 kilometers below zero to flying like an eagle, right? And this is the first ever post that I made that was so nakedly honest, and that was me. Publicly, openly me. What I think about, how I think, what's happening in my life, or the shit, all the glory that is happening. I just decided I'm gonna document my journey from where I was to where I wanna be. So that was the first post, and that changed everything. So I just wanted to make, because I love words, I like playing with words. And look, Lep Zagreb, Slovenia, where I'm from, that's the only country with love in its name, and we create this. So we are going to reconnect with love in branding, all right? This is why I'm here for. Yes, I have all the business and marketing strategy for you. And you can come later and I will tell you where you can find this information from me. But today I decided to speak about something else which most entrepreneurs do not talk about. So, branding should be erased, and it should be called bonding. This is what you do with another human being that you want to connect with, sell to, all right? And in order to do that, we need to start with diamonds. I was driving from the hotel with Ethan and Pascal. I don't know if you heard him speak, Pascal is speaking today at 3 something, and Ethan was a keynote speaker, and he said, what do you do? And I said, I'm a diamond collector. And he was like, okay. What do you mean? And I said, well, I believe that everybody is a diamond, a unique diamond, and that is a personal brand. There's no one like you. But most of you do not know it, and you do not show it. And this is why I believe that you all have something unique to give to the world. And that means that even in this vast, amazing market, you don't have competition. It's all in your brain. So you are a diamond, and I will show you what are the ingredients of your personal brand which make you unique. Okay? Maybe. It'll go to the next. Diamond. Personal brand or diamond. What is the code that will finally make you understand that you are unique and you don't have the competition? All you have to do is show the fucking diamond to the world. Nobody's going to do it nobody's going to do it for you. So your personal brand consists of these ingredients: your values and your worldview, right? What do you stand for? What are you fighting against? Are you living what you are preaching? Talent. You all have talent, amazing talent, but you are too ashamed to show it because you're thinking, I'm nothing special. Shit and glory experience. Share all of it. Share all of it. Energy, your vibe, your energy, your knowledge, not just from the market and from the industry you're in, but every knowledge that you ever gotten, right? And you never know why you took that class about calligraphy at school, but then you finally get it. Why? All right? It all comes down. And this, plus your product or service, makes a unique mix. That's it. That's your personal brand's code to success, of being visible, of being seen, of being heard, of being invited to work for somebody. All right? So this is what I learned, or I had to learn for myself. And this is what I'm telling you, that your diamond needs to be found and polished so that it's ready for the adventure. And then, of course, comes the big leap. Have you ever heard of the book by Gay Hendricks called The Big Leap? Have you? If not, buy it today. Don't buy it on Amazon, buy it on bookdepository.co.uk, because somebody's gonna touch my butt. No? Because it's my husband there in the first row. Yeah, that's much better. The Big Leap, Gay Hendricks, bookdepository.co.uk. You don't pay the postage, all right? The delivery. What's the big leap? Well, you're doing big leaps because you're here today and you're learning, right? That is good. That never goes out of style. And this is what will happen when you will recognize your diamond and recognize your uniqueness, and then this will happen to you. Each of us has an inner thermostat setting that determines how much love, success, and creativity we allow ourselves to enjoy. When we exceed our inner thermostat setting, we will often do something to sabotage ourselves, causing us to drop back into the old familiar zone where we feel secure. This is what happens. This is what happened to me, right? I thought, I got it now. I was invited to speak. I got my first 1,000 euros for people to pay me to speak. They flew me out to Denmark. Now I get it. And then I crushed again. And then I sabotaged myself. But who the hell am I? I'm just a little Lenja from a little country of Slovenia. Who really cares about me? This is what was happening in me. On the outside, I was successful. On the inside, I was sabotaging myself. And then I realized that was happening to me. my thoughts were my biggest contraception. Okay? And it's always your thoughts. It's always your thoughts. So, the shit. So the shit happens now. And you realize, I can't do a Facebook Live, I'm scared to do a webinar, I'm scared to go and send a different CV to a company because everything has to be standard shit. And just go, no. And every no which comes your way and every no that came my way, do you know what my best friend Irena told me? She taught me that. Oops. Let's do it again. That my shit is the fertilizer for my glory. Isn't she a clever woman? And this is a new perspective that you need to have. You will get tons of fucking no's, trust me. And it crushed me. It crushed me for 2 years. When one guy, one big programming director, he said, no, your idea is stupid, right? And I stopped chasing my dream for 2 years because one guy said no. One guy out of 7 fucking billion. Do you get that? And then I said, oh no, this no is the fertilizer to do more. So instead of creating that project in Slovenia, I created it in another country. Okay, and I did it. And now, from shit, we come to care. And that is the crucial moment in business. And most businesses do not know this. Most brands forget about this because I forgot about this. I was this driven woman who was there to make amazing success. I knew all the strategy. I do all the hustle. I worked from 6 till 10 in the evening every fucking day. Until my life crashed. My marriage ended. My health deteriorated. I couldn't have a baby for 9 years. You know, everything crashed. I was burned out. I couldn't come up with ideas. I'm a fucking idea generator. I couldn't come up with anything. Why? Because I did not care about me. Self-love? What the heck is that? Who talks about self-love in business? Who talks about taking care of yourself in business? Nobody. Everybody just talking to you about the next big business or marketing strategy. I can give you that in a fucking week. But this, taking care of yourself, and by taking care of yourself, I don't mean that you go and get a massage or an orgasm. That is not enough. So we will do an exercise, not the orgasmic one. Well, it could be, just in a different form. So care. And then I came up, because I was this driven woman, creative director with clients, and I would, you know, I would shower people with marketing strategy and ideas and projects, and then I realized that I'm not teaching people modern marketing, because I don't like marketing, what has become of it. So I created my own version, my own philosophy of marketing. And this is what I created. Mar, care, ting. Okay? The word care. Care for the customers? Abso-fucking-lutely. But first, care for yourself. And we don't do that because you gotta hustle. You gotta be seen working from 7 till 7 p.m. The more you work, the more you'll do bullshit. It doesn't happen when you're running on low energy. I burned out. And I was the first to be the ambassador of hustle, hustle, hustle like a maniac. And I did for 10 years. And then I crushed. And then when a coach I talked to said to me, tell me about your year. What did you do in a year so that we find out why you are now sabotaging, doing webinars, putting out programs online. And then I told her what I did in a year with having a little boy. And she said, you did that in a year? Some people do that in 5. With the little boy, yeah, on 4 hours of sleep, because I can do everything. But I couldn't. And for 3 months, I couldn't do anything. So going from 20K months to 0 months. And I couldn't do it again until I decided it's time I take care of me. So you got to take care of yourself. You got to dig for the diamond. You got to be okay that you have a unique diamond that people want to see. And there are people who will want to hear your story because it will help them. Then you got to do some self-loving, and we'll talk about that in the next slide. And then you got to be you publicly and proudly. And then you got to set boundaries for yourself and for your clients. And trust me, I'm a healed people pleaser. Yes, yes, I can do that. You want that project to be done by tomorrow? Yeah, I won't sleep. I'll just put you first and me and my family last. This is what I did for 10 years. And it brought me nowhere. And then you got to take care of them. And these are your clients. These are your people. If you want to go global, and I hope you want to go global, I hope you don't think in the local, oh, I can't make it out of Zagreb, I can't make it out of my country, because I did that for many years. I can't speak English on my Facebook page because people will be angry with me because I was speaking in Slovenian. And then I just made the cut and I just started doing everything in English. And everything took off because I believed in myself. But before you think global, 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 you have to go one-on-one. If somebody, and I see this, if there are companies on Facebook and they have their Facebook pages and I see people commenting and they're not commenting back. They're not going one-on-one, and you should be going one-on-one because this is what people need. And the deeper you go with a relationship with a human being, the bigger ambassador he will become for you. It's not you selling your products, it's the people who love you selling your products. Do you get that? And then you got to be human to human. Like I said, the most effective marketing will be done if you never forget that there is a human on each side. So please, when you speak on your Facebook pages, or when you do webinars, or when you do advertising, please don't speak like the guy on the other side is a moron. What did David Ogilvy say? The customer is not a moron, she's your wife. All right? But I see advertising, which is so pathetic. They're making fun of us, and I just don't get it. Why don't they just talk to us as a human beings? And this is why I showed you the few examples at the beginning. And yes, you gotta exceed every expectation people have of you. How do you do that? Easy. You go through all the steps that your potential client will go with you, or with your brand, or with your product, or with your service, right? So for example, I do that in every hotel that I go to. I see what could have been done better, right? So they could personalize my name. They know I'm always coming with Noah, right? Because I always asked for the small bed. And they did like, they brought the bed. But you know what they could do? They should just write a little card and just say, Noah, sleep tight. What would that do to mother and a marketing professional? I would be burning on Facebook Live telling about this hotel. It's just the little things, and that is exceeding the expectation of people to have you. Not getting the expectation, but exceeding their expectation. Always do the extra bit. And that always comes down to the smallest thing. Okay, the love letter. This is what we'll do right now. And the love letter to ourselves, all right? We'll try and do this little love exercise. You can do it live now, or you don't have to promise that you will do it for me. You have to do it for you. And I will tell you how I did it. So I always give my clients this exercise on how to love yourself. And I used to think caring for myself, loving for myself is, oh, going to have a martini with my girlfriends or having a massage. And I will now show you some of the things that I wrote down, what self-love really is, and what is helping me to be a strong businesswoman doing great in business but not killing herself doing it. All right, let's see what I wrote down. Having a coach. I thought, why do I need a coach? I'm a coach. Don't ever hire a coach who doesn't have a coach. Okay? So I have a coach. Speaking about my coaching prices publicly is self-love. Hiring a nanny for Noah is self-love. Hugging Gary Vee 4 times is self-love. Taking a nap in the middle of the day is self-love. Buying a new phone, laptop, setting boundaries for my clients, selling without shame, being vulnerable publicly. Oh my God, I cried on my Facebook Lives. I fucking do interviews with business people in my bathtub. They're called the naked interview. If you want in, drop me a line. I mean, not in my bathtub, on my Facebook Live. Not judging my thoughts, but loving them. Knowing my thoughts, but not believing them 100% all the time, because I control my thoughts. So all of these, dancing salsa, sending a CEO of a $1 billion company and message on Facebook, is self-love. Because I just said, hey, I just want to be around you. How can I bring value to you? And he answered in 1 hour, and we're meeting in May. And that's a $1 billion company, and everybody knows it here. Asking people to unsubscribe from my email list. Yes, I do that. Because if I piss you off, why would you do that? I don't want to have wrong people on my mailing list. Booking luxury hotels. Not answering a phone when I don't feel like it. Not having a TV for the past 14 years. Not hanging around people who are bad listeners. Being my own boss. Getting a tattoo. More tattoos. Deleting people from Facebook. Changing my mind. Saying no to a potential client. Not giving advice to people who don't ask for it. Saying no without explanation, saying fuck when I feel like it, all right? And if you need more love, go on there and sign up to my newsletter. I will give you more love every day. The sixth thing I did was get a coach, not a couch, all right? And I want you to remember something. Where is my husband right now? I need him. World Changer is the password. It's there in the Plegisotam. I want you to never stop believing that you alone can change the world. All right? All of you are world changers. And I want to show you something. I think my aunt left with my boy, so I have to get something here. Yeah. Look, I want you to know one thing. And so can you. I bought this for Noah because I truly believe that he is a miracle, as you all are. Okay? And don't be shy about it. Don't feel any shame if you ask for help. This is why the LEAP conference exists. This is why coaches and mentors exist. And I would like to end by giving you a gift. I brought 300. I didn't know if that is enough. But I would like you to come to me, and I want to shake your hand. And I have a gift, which is a love letter to yourself. All right? This is a love letter to yourself, where you will sign it with your autograph and give it to yourself as a present. Okay? I have 300. I didn't know how many people will show up, and I'm completely blessed that so many people have shown up. Even after years and years of doing this, I'm still emotional every time I see so many people. So I want you to come with me, to come and talk to me, and I will give you the gift. And I want to leave you with this. I want you to remember that you can change the world, but that doesn't mean that you cannot make great money. All right? And the gift I gave you, and this I want you to remember. There was a 1 to 400 trillion chance for you to be born, for my son to be born, and I waited for him for 9 years. And then I changed my mindset. I got a coach. I started loving myself, and I was pregnant in 2 months. That's a story for another lesson. So, literally, there was 0 chance for you to exist, but you fucking do exist. Touch yourself, pinch yourself. And I want you to go out there and keep changing the world. Thank you. The gift is waiting. Come! Here you go. All right, let me calm down. I don't want to be above you. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Here you go.
I mean, I got it.
Oh, got it. All right. Hey. Thank you. All right, guys. There you go. Thank you. Here you go.
Please, in organized
Thank
fashion.
you. All right.
No pushing.
Thank you.
No
There
bad
you go.
tricks.
Thank you. Bye. Yep. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. More there. Thanks, guys. Here you go. Thank you. All right. Should I just give it to you here so that we will
Yes.
not be stalling the organizer?
Help, I guess.
Yeah. Help, guys. This is teamwork. Here you go. And I want to see signed copies, all right? I want you to sign it for yourself. And put it under your bed. You need 4. You can have 40, okay? Hey, guys. Here you go. There you go, guys.
I have my letter, but can I hug you?
Yes, sure. Sure.
You make me cry.
Oh, so nice. Hey, thank you so much. Hvala. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You are amazing, okay? Thank you. I'm going to cry now. Thank you. Aw. All right.
Lenja, I have to say you totally messed up our schedule.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Oh.
I'm sensing a lot of love here.
Here you go, sir. You go. All right. Okay. Now we gotta go. Hey guys.
Thank you for this meeting.
Okay. You got this? Yeah. Everybody. All right. Hey. Here we go. Thank you. Okay. Not a lot left. So let's just go over there so that they can move on. All right.
We have do some questions for you,
Yeah,
Lenja.
sure.
I'm crying for the last 2 days. You know, it's amazing.
Please.
Uh,
Yeah. Sure.
Thanks so much.
Bye. Yeah. Sure. Let's just go there.
excuse me, Lenja. We have some questions for you.
Oh, sure.
From our cool feature. So if you can provide an answer for the
Yeah.
audience, that would be great. First question. What advice would you give to yourself if you have the knowledge and the experience you have now at the start of your career?
Advice I would give to myself at the start of my career.
With the knowledge and experience you have now.
Oh, with the knowledge and the experience I have now. Okay.
To start all over again.
I would hang out around people who get me.
Meaning?
People who are on the same frequency with whom I can be who I am. Okay? And
Okay.
we also put a lot of masks on ourselves because we think we gotta be somebody, right? And then if we just allow ourselves to be who we are, then you invite into your life and your radiant to certain people, and this is the biggest blessing.
Okay, thank you. And the second question was, your childbirth transformed you in a way. Is that correct?
Yes.
What would your advice would be for male part of the audience for event in your life such as this one? Because in every beginning, especially in marketing, you have to struggle. There's a lot of work, time-consuming, stress. So, what would be maybe for males here, advice we would give to keep it on the low, to love yourself, and so on, as you put it in your presentation?
Change the concept of thinking that it's a struggle. It's not. This is what you keep telling yourself. This is what I kept telling myself, right? It has to be hard. It doesn't have to be hard, right? Because when I'm in good energy, I can do a great talk. I can do a great webinar. I can tell people about my programs because I love my programs and I can sell better. So I don't have to, I don't know, hustle for 3 years to sell something. I can just love myself, take care of myself, and I can sell in 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you. So you heard it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss Lenja Faraguna. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And the t-shirt I will keep. No, it's not mine. It fits.